What's up, world? The 7 Worlds Gaming here today, and today we are gonna go ahead and talk about the Tier 5 Ford GT, which is, as of right now, when you're watching this video, is gonna be the Prestige Cup car. And let's just go ahead and take a look at this beast right here, because that's what the video is all about. So here we go. Now let's go ahead and start with this. If you're currently watching this within, I would say, 5 days of the video being released, go ahead and check the description. It will show you the date the video was released. There's gonna be a times 10 chance that you'll be able to get it from a silver crate. Now, I was a sucker, and I actually got this car from a gold crate, so I didn't get. It sucks, man. It sucks. Okay, I was trying to get a Regera, and then I ended up getting instead this beautiful beast, which I enjoy looking at. Now, with that said, let me go ahead and tell you a little bit more about this car, and then it's gonna be up to you to decide whether you think it's worth getting it or not. First of all, the main thing that I always talk about with Prestige Cup cars is if you cannot get anywhere near your cruise minimum RP, just know that you're probably gonna need this car, and just based on that, you should get this car. Just based on that, okay? Now, if you can get a lot of RP without this car, that's good. Then you'll be able to move on to the next step, which is finding out how fast this car actually is, maxed out, and also just looking at this car, because just look at it, man. Oh. Now, max out this car is actually not that quick. It's in like the slower tier of tier 5s. And if you want me to make a video about that, like the higher tier 5s, medium tier 5s, and low tier 5s, because trust me, tier 5 is just a combination of any super car that costs over, I would say, maybe $300,000 or anything along those lines. CSR 2 is just pretty much piling a bunch of cars on tier 5, so I'm wondering when they're actually gonna go ahead and you know, we're still waiting for that tier 6 and tier 7, but first we do need some problems bugged, and I will be talking about that in another video. Now, with that said, this car goes about 9 seconds, so in the half a mile, keep that in mind, maxed out. And what I mean by that, if you're new to the game, maxed out means that you have all the upgrades, you also have all the fusion parts, and obviously you will have your own tune. So the dyno around that will be 9 seconds, which if you can hit the dyno, they will mean that you'll be able to get around 8.9 to 8.8. This is as of right now, as of I'm releasing this video. Times do change in the future, so if they do update the game, they could maybe make that a little bit faster or not. Who knows? I don't really know. I'm not a developer. Now, with that said, so one of not the fastest cars. So if you're looking for speed out of like just this car, it's not gonna happen, okay? It's just not gonna happen. Now, if you just want the wow material in your garage, because I say this in every other video like this, it will get to a point where you just want to have cars because you just want to have cars. You don't care how fast it goes, you don't care how much it costs you. You just want that car to be in your garage, and this one could be one of those. This one could be one of those time machine pieces that you just want to have it to say, hey, I got one in my garage. So for that factor, I am definitely gonna go ahead and say this car is worth it. Just keep in mind, it's not one of the fastest cars. You're probably never gonna use it again. So just give yourself a limit when you try to go and open up some crates. Open up about 3 crates. If you can hit the RP without the Prestige Cup car, man, just open up 3 crates. If you don't get it, then just give up. Just don't try it anymore. Save your keys for the next time, okay? Because that's what I like to do, even though sometimes I don't follow my own advice, because I get carried away, man. I just want to beat done all the time. So with that said, worlds, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you think this car is worth it. I think it is. Just for the wow factor, just for the uniqueness, just because it's a freaking awesome looking car, man. Just look at it. Just look at it. With that said, worlds, I will be checking to see what you worlds say in the comments below, so please do leave a comment. Let me know, do you have this car? Do you not have this car? Are you gonna try to get this car from Rare Imports right now that there's timestamps drop? I'll be looking to see all of those comments, and maybe I will feature some of those comments in the next video. With that said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video and you want to share it to somebody else, go ahead and do so. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want to go ahead and leave a like, that'll be pretty freaking awesome too. As always, it has been the 7 Worlds Gaming, and I hope you enjoy this beautiful beast, and hopefully you get one, not from the gold crates like I did. Take it easy, everybody.